Hello, I want to explain you my alternative theory of climate climate change or climate change and global warming. I think it's not the glasshouse effect. I think that global warming uh, have another reason, and I explain it to you with a drawing. This is the Earth. Uh, this is the Earth, and uh, this is the Sun. This is the Sun, and this is the Earth, and this is the orbit from the Earth around the Sun. Also Sun, Earth, and the orbit. And there are two forces. One force is between the Earth and the Sun. So it's the gravity. This is gravity. Gravity. Okay, it's like in a mirror, but has written gravity. This is the gravity. The mass of the Sun have a gravity like the Earth has a gravity, and the Sun the Sun makes a gravity on the Earth that the Earth come near to the Sun. But this is the first force. Then the second force is in the other direction, and it's equal to the gravity. I have to translate this. It's like the centrifugal force. So like because this is a movement in a circle, and this is the centrifugal force. I don't know at the moment this is the right translation, but these both forces must be like in a scale equal 100%. Here's the first and here's the second force. Also, the letters are like in a mirror, but I can put it in another that you can read it better. Maybe I have a video program where I can make a mirror effect. But this force is here the number 1, and this force is the number 2. Also gravity on the one side of the scale, and centrifugal force on the other side. And when the Earth is around in an orbit around of the Sun, I write Earth, and this is Sun. When the Earth is in the orbit around the Sun, these both forces should be equal, that the Earth is in a constantly orbit around the Sun. This is one part of the theory. The second part is from satellites around the Earth. We have here the Earth. This is now the Earth bigger, the Earth. And this is a satellite. So this is now the Earth. This should be the continents. And this is a satellite. And this satellite has an orbit around the Earth. And it's the same principle. Gravity and centrifugal force. And this must be also like this in the scale. But also this is equal from the principle. And now the NASA or ESA or space space, I forgot the name, not companies, so we organizations for aeronautics or something like that, has the experience. They must navigate the satellite in an orbit around the Earth where the centrifugal force is equal the gravity. And so the orbit is constantly in the same high over a point of Earth or in a movement around the Earth. And then is this when the satellite is old and they want to put a new satellite in this position, they can navigate this like this from the that they make a force from the rockets or like that in this direction. So we have a rocket impulse in this direction and small, and then the satellite goes in this direction in space. Or we have a rocket impulse in this direction and then it goes down to Earth or in the orbit and it burns in the orbit, or it goes into the space. And this principle is the next part. So one force in this direction make a movement in this direction, or one force in this direction make a movement in this direction. And this is equal the same principle of the scale between the two forces. The Earth around the Sun and the satellite around the Earth. And this is the first part of my theory of the reason of the global warming. That's not the glasshouse effect is the reason for climate change or global warming. The reason is this. This force in this direction and this direction is like a rocket in space or on Earth. We have a rocket here. And this rocket make a force in this direction. And then the movement of the rocket is in this direction. Depend on where they start. If here's a Earth, then there's a gravity against the rocket. But if this rocket is in space with the sun or something, I put this here for the sun or the Earth. This is just the gravity factor. And this is the principle of the force of a motor. This is like a motor, a rocket motor. Yes. And now we have this. If there's a satellite, if this is a satellite with a motor, they can navigate the satellite like a rocket. So what I draw here, it's bigger here. They have a small rocket motor here or on different spaces that they can navigate it in all directions. And when the small rocket makes an impulse here, the satellite goes in this direction, in the opposite direction. And now came the point of my theory. Here's the Earth. With the continents. This is the Earth. And now my theory is what happened. When on this side or anywhere, there are many tests. Here is an atomic bomb. Explosion. Here's an atomic bomb explosion. Or in history, many atomic bombs tests and explosions on Earth with different TNT equivalent. But I think when the Earth here the Earth is in an orbit like a satellite to the Earth to the Sun, that this scale must be equal 100%, that the two forces must be 100% equal. Like the gravity has a number, and this must be equal to the centrifugal force. Also, we know the formula of the gravity and how many meters per second. We know this from physics, and this must be equal 100% like a scale. But when we put on one side a feeder or feather or some a pencil or this on the scale, it's a small, it's not heavy, it's a small. Then the scale goes in a direction, because this is in space, like a satellite in space, and it needs just a small weight to change the orbit around the Sun. And then happened, I think this happened because of the atomic tests. Here are the atomic tests. There's a atomic test. Because the atomic bombs has so much more power than this weight of a pencil, that the atomic bomb is like a motor of a rocket. The force goes in this direction. The force of the atomic bomb goes in this direction, and the Earth goes in this direction. This is my theory, like a formula. I don't know if it's exact, you can correct me, but when this happened, I think until now it's logically made, the theory. When this happened, all atomic tests moved the Earth, the orbit around the Earth, in another direction. And there are two possibilities. Like a satellite. When the satellite is the model for the Earth, in this case, when the force of the motor, of the rocket motor, goes in this direction, the satellite goes down. This means the orbit changed into something what goes nearer to the Sun. Nearer to the Sun. And the result is that when the satellite is nearer to the Sun, the Earth is nearer to the Sun, because this is the same. The satellite is the Earth and the Earth is the Sun in these examples. The orbit around the Sun changed, so in this way, like the satellite around the Earth, that the Earth comes nearer to the Sun. And when the Earth comes nearer to the Sun, the temperature increase in summer. So this is my theory of the reasons of the global warming. The other case, I explained it short, when the force of the atomic bomb test goes in the other direction, we have another, we leave the orbit, and the result would be, I don't know actually, when I see that it would be colder, theoretically, and this whole idea is just a theory. It must be calculated exactly by a computer how the orbit is, but I think it's possible. And so if the orbit is in this direction, it would be colder. In this direction, I think it would be hotter. Nearer to the sun is hotter, and out into the space it's colder. And this is the theory. And this is the theory of the atomic bomb has so much TNT equivalent that it moved the Earth in another orbit. And you can look at Wikipedia. One thing, the weight or the radius or of the Earth, and then also in Wikipedia the atomic deaths in history and how much TNT equivalent the atomic bomb had in history. And then you can calculate if it's possible, if an atomic bomb can move the whole planet in orbit or in space in another orbit. And this is I write it here, my alternative theory of global warming. Or climate change. Yes, it's backwards, it's like in a mirror. And I think that was the whole theory, the formula of physics. And excuse me my bad English, but I tried my best. Regards from Austria in Vienna. See you.